All right, we're live. Welcome back. How you doing? This is the Crypto Report. I'm Crypto Kid. Forget about it. Actually, don't remember it. There you go. There you go. We've got news. Always got news, but we got news tomorrow. Crypto's break right in half. Actually, could it double? Could it break in half? Is it going up? Is it going down? You know, I know. Everybody's wondering. We're all wondering. I'm wondering. But we're going to discuss it today. What comes next? I've got a glass of water. Water's good for you. Drink it. It's good. Delicious. Fantastic. Yes. Okay. This is the Crypto Report. How's it going in the chat? Pepe in the chat. Scott in the chat. We got Mr. Johnson in the chat as well. Everybody's here. Okay. Yes. All right. Let's do it. I'm going to share the screen. We're going to get the show on the road. It's time to talk crypto. What I'll do as well for us all here, so everybody can enjoy, is I'm going to repost out the stream. Hopefully, yep, there it is. It's the first one. We're going to repost it out. Let's get some other folks in here. Go ahead and repost it if you haven't done so on X as well. Looking at the crypto market, Bitcoin's collapsing. What? We're crumbling. We're falling. We're crashing. It's over, you might say, or it's only just begun. You know, everybody's always saying these extremes. I don't like the extremes. What I do like is a steady Eddie. Oops. Whoops. Okay. There you go. Didn't mean to click those. What we yabbity boopity bop. What we do like is steady Eddie. I like the DCA and hold on to these assets for the long term. I like to accumulate in the bear markets and just take profit along the way through the bull markets. And you play around with altcoins, but the focus is Bitcoin, always has been. And we love altcoins too, because you can make a ton of money on those. Sometimes. Daryl in the chat, speaking the truth. How's it going? Blessings to you. The island is CVCM. What is that? Oh, is that a coin? Okay, that's a coin. We got Bitcoin down a little bit today. We got Ethereum down a little bit today. What's up today? Not much. Kronos is up pretty darn good. You see that right there? Kronos is up a nice 5%. Up 17% over the last 7 days. Look at this Kronos pump, actually. By the way, check out Blowfin if you haven't done so. You know, we do have that as an affiliate in the description down below for if you guys want to check it out. But what is Kronos doing right now? Yes, turning green on the day. I've been talking about the possibility of this thing getting up to this 18-cent level, maybe even to the 25-cent level. We kind of saw some of these wicks getting up there back in March of 2021. But we do need Ethereum to stay strong. And Ethereum is kind of rejecting off this level, which gets me a little bit nervous for a coin like CRO. Anytime any altcoin is the outlier to Ethereum or Bitcoin, it's typically a short-term move. Now, maybe it's a sign that things are bullish and Ethereum's just playing games around this. Ethereum could break through, maybe go through $4,000, and CRO is going to continue this move up. That would be spectacular. Bitcoin is finding this resistance. Everybody's been worried about the double top. It's possible. Possible and likely are two different things. Okay, guys? I'm not saying likely. I'm saying possible. I'm saying possible. All right. Total market cap has tested down to this previous high we saw back in December 2024, and it came up and it's coming back down. Are we going to bounce off it again? Can we come lower? Again, these are some things that I'm looking at. But tomorrow is the big day, and there's going to be some volatility for you traders out there. You want to do some trading? Check out Blowfin, check out BitCheckX. And you got the affiliate links for you down below. You've got big affiliates. So many. Too many, matter of fact. Actually, more than enough. We've got enough. You've got enough. Big hands. Okay. So check out the affiliates. Just losing my mind over here slowly. I hope you enjoy that. That's part of the show. Conflux is up a little bit today. So we got a couple coins up. Not a ton, though. In fact, looking at the day, most coins are down. Look at this. Farcoin down 17%. Bonk down 10%. Ethna's down 10, 11, 12%. We got a lot of coins down today. PEPE down 6%. I'm not really surprised on the PEPE front. What I told you guys is we could come down to this price level. And is anybody making trades on these moves? I'm curious. And I by the way, I'm not a financial advisor. You got to pick your own levels. But did anybody else see this move? Has anybody else been playing this move? I've been playing this move. This was a very simple looking potential short, and it played out. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not here to give financial advice. You got to do your own research. But man, that short screaming to me for PEPE. And $3, no surprise to maybe be getting a bounce off $3. Again, we had this wick on the weekly candle for XRP get to $3. Am I going to be surprised to see XRP come back down to $2.50 or $2 again? No, I wouldn't be. And I know XRP bulls hate when I talk about stuff like that. Is it possible that Ethereum could come back down and go down to, oh no, $1,700? Yeah, it's possible. It is actually possible. And we could still continue to the upside. But what you'd really want to see right now, is you want to see Ethereum continue to break out. We want altcoin season now. We're kind of right on track for it. Maybe what we see is one more little slip down. We stay up here before we go higher. We don't need to come all the way back down to this trend line. But there is a possibility we face a little bit of rejection up here. And the big news that kind of makes me feel this way is tomorrow and this Fed meeting. So, big question. Fox News reporting, will Powell the Fed cut rates in response to Trump's pressure? The answer is no. They won't. Okay. Markets expect the Fed to hold interest rates steady this week, though board of governors, will dissent. Okay, fine. We've got some people in the Fed that want the rate cuts and they want them now. Okay. That's not news. But we're not going to see rate cuts, guys. All right. We're just not yet. Not yet. Eventually we will. When? Well, the timeline hasn't changed, guys. September, still looking like, we could get some rate cuts, but there's a 36% chance that we don't. All right. And you've got, what else did I have here? I had something about the Fed. Where was it? I don't know where it was. Anyway, this was a big story. Are they going to pivot? No, they're not going to pivot. We've seen the odds. We've been tracking the odds. Nothing has changed about these odds. The only thing that has changed about the odds is the odds of a rate cut in December have gone down. Or should I say the odds of not getting a rate cut in December have gone up. 18% chance in October. Did I say December? I meant October. Having a 20% chance in October, basically, that we aren't going to get a rate cut by then is scary for the markets. And that's what you really want for that altcoin season. Ethereum could be the outlier. There's a conversation going on like this. I wanted to talk about this. Ethereum success won't translate into altcoins. What a scary article. Well, it certainly could, and it historically has. But it's an interesting point. Look at what we've seen happen for Bitcoin. We've seen Bitcoin rally and we've seen altcoins underperform. That's just the reality of the situation. So is there a world where Ethereum can rally and altcoins can underperform as well? Yeah, it's a possibility, okay? It's a possibility. It's just something to keep in mind. And that's what I'm here for, to bend your mind to all possibilities and that's in just reporting the news and giving a unbiased opinion. I'm trying to give you every day the most unbiased opinion possible. I'm taking the bears perspective. I'm taking the bulls perspective. I want crypto to go up. I want to go to the moon. I also want it to go down so I could buy more. I always genuinely want both sides. The most important thing to me is finding a way to win in this market. That's what I'm working on. And I hope you're working on that as well. And I think the best way to do it is to look at this from all sides. Okay? Don't get overly bullish. Don't get overly bearish. Stay realistic. Okay? Stay realistic. That's what we're trying to do. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm a bald guy on the internet. Forget about it. Looking at July. We're up 10% for the month of July. You love it. You want it. You need it. We got it. It's done. Boom. Mic drop. July. It's coming up. It's over. August, historically a bearish month. Most of the time. Not all the time. Look at 2017. That was a bull market. 65% boom in August. Pretty good. September, relatively red. Is that coming for us? It might be. So just be aware. August, September, not getting rate cuts. History has said bearish. Is it possible that that lines up with this kind of Ethereum top, kind of lines up with this Bitcoin double top? Yeah, it's possible. So think about it. But don't panic over it, I don't think. I don't like to panic sell. I don't like to panic buy. I like to buy the fear, okay? And I like to sell the greed. That's what I like to do. That's what I like to do. I'm trying to ease your mind, Crypto Keeper. I'm trying to ease your mind. We got Bitcoin dominance shooting back up. A lot of signs are pointing that it's not quite that time for altcoins yet. But if Ethereum can break out, we might just see that altcoin season. Boom. You'd like to see it. I'd like to see it. In the regular news, we've got the stock market doing pretty well. Stock market's pretty good today. A little bit down for the S&P. The Justice Department has warned U.S. firms that they could be persecuted if they choose to evade President Trump's tariffs. Trump's DOJ puts companies on notice on tariffs. This famous photo of this big poster of these tariffs. Everybody's been talking about tariffs. Are we worried about them? Not tremendously. We're not really that worried about tariffs, guys. We are worried about what the Fed has to say about them, though. And it could affect rate cuts. So, yeah, I mean, we're a little worried about him. We're a little worried about him. But he does seem to be making some deals. Making a couple, 2 or 3 deals. So you like that. You like to see it. We like it. El Andano in the chat. Don't know if I said your name right. Let's talk about Toshi. How's Toshi doing? Is it doing well? How's it going, Jimmy? How's it going, Felix? Felix says, I missed 2021. Me too, brother. That was a great bull market. That was a great bull market. Yep, we had a good altcoin season, friend. Yep. Scott Aving in the chat says, my moonshot is 10K ETH price and a 215K Bitcoin price. That is possible. I think those are possible. Yeah, we've talked about Toshi. I think it could have some good times. Coinbase stocks down, kind of doing the same thing that Ethereum's doing. Look, I think that Coinbase has some more potential upside. I do. I think that the whole market does, but I really want to see that Ethereum breakout and the Fed rate cut thing it's concerning to me. Now tomorrow, I'm going to be live streaming the FOMC. So tomorrow my stream will be starting at about 1 o'clock, I think, probably at about 1, and then we'll have the Fed live at 1:30, and we'll do a little Q&A afterwards, and then I'm going to go on a beautiful birthday dinner date night with my wife. That's her birthday. So we're going to do that tomorrow. And that's why my title is Crypto Will Break tomorrow, because the FOMC meeting is going to be a volatile time. We had some good news. Now, this was a very interesting story to me. Yesterday, we were talking about the news where PayPal was going to start accepting Bitcoin payments. What I didn't know, and maybe I missed it, is that they're actually going to start accepting payments on over 100 different cryptocurrencies. There are 18.93 million cryptocurrencies, if you can see this cursor right here. But they're going to offer 100 for payments. Which ones are they? I don't know if they came out with a list of them yet. I don't think they came out with a list of them yet. But we're seeing a pro-crypto era. PayPal's always been a pretty crypto-friendly company. So that's kind of neat. That's kind of neat. And yes, tomorrow is her birthday. So we'll wish her a happy birthday tomorrow. Bitcoin price shrugs off potential new 450 million Galaxy Digital BTC sales. So Galaxy Digital, who is run by Mike Novogratz, is a very pro-crypto company. All right. Now, recently, we saw Galaxy Digital CEO Mike Novogratz predict Bitcoin to hit $150,000, and he sees Bitcoin replacing gold and reaching 1 million one day. So why all of a sudden is $450 million in Galaxy Digital BTC sale happening just 4 days later? For this is 4 hours ago. This is 4 days ago. Okay. Why just a few days after he gives a big bullish Bitcoin prediction is this guy dumping all his Bitcoin? Well, he's not. Some of the people that are investing in his funds are moving around their Bitcoin No guarantees that they're going to be selling it, but they're moving a lot of Bitcoin to some exchange accounts. Are they going to sell some of these off? They might. Again, looking at resistance for Bitcoin. Bitcoin dominance is coming up. Bitcoin is getting weaker. Altcoins are getting maybe even weaker, maybe. You got XRP back down to the $3 range. PEPE testing support. You want to see the bounce here for this. You want to see the bounce for XRP at $3. You want to see Ethereum continue to break through. You want to see Bitcoin not stumble and crumble back down into the 90s if you want this altcoin season to happen right now. I think a lot of people are looking at this market and scared of what happened to us in 2021, where we had this kind of 1, 2 peak top, and you go 1, 2 peak top. People are getting skittish. People are moving money around. There might be some profit taking, or maybe the shorts are just going to get wrecked and we're going to skyrocket to the moon. Okay, maybe we're just going to skyrocket to the moon. A lot of longs were wrecked recently because they were expecting a blow off top right there at this kind of new all-time high price discovery mode. And the shorts haven't been getting hurt that bad. I think we're due for a short squeeze. I'd like to be due for a short squeeze. We want to see some shorts get wrecked here. Of course, not the PEPE short that you might be in. I hope everybody's winning their trades. If you guys do want to trade, by the way, obviously there's volatility in these markets, tremendous trading opportunities every single day in this space, especially with the volatility of altcoins. Check out the affiliates in the link in the description down below for Blowfin, for BitConnect. Be careful trading, guys. It's not for everybody. Lower leverage is better than higher leverage. If you're new, in my experience, at least, I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own research, guys. You can do spot trading, demo trading. You could do copy trading. There's a lot of different ways to cut this cookie. And a cookie it is, because cookies are delicious. Yeah. I'm crying. I'm clowning around today. Crypto Keeper, Michael Saylor will purchase the Bitcoin they sell. I mean, kind of. Scott Evans says, you hold CRO, you have to be patient. That's what, yeah, I mean, altcoins need patience right now. Praise the Lord and use the charts like Bitcoin sword, like that, Ricky Ricardo. Ricky Ricardo. Praying to a lot of birthday wishes from Mrs. Crypto Kip in the chat. Appreciate that, guys. Sharing the love. All right, so we got through some of that. Talked about some liquidations. What other news is happening today? Well, we talked about Mike Novogratz. How about this one? Bullish ETH treasury company Bitmine Immersion estimates Ethereum could reach $60,000 per price. That's a lot of money for Ethereum. That's a lot of money for Ethereum, guys. That means if you're holding the 32 ETH that you needed to stake, you got $2 million at a $60,000 ETH price. That's pretty incredible, huh? You got to like it. You got to love it. You got to want it. Is it going to happen in 2025? No. That's ridiculous. I'm not a financial advisor, but get out of here. That's crazy. Could it happen in 2026? No, that's crazy. I don't think so. I could be wrong. If ETH goes 10x, that's 40K. Is it possible? It's possible, I guess. I'd just be shocked. Could it go to $60,000 by 2030? Maybe. I think ETH's going to be around. Institutions are buying it. But I'm more focused on that 10K price. Let's get there first. See how ETH goes with that. And let's see the altcoin season. Does altcoin season exist still? Everybody's wondering. Is it just the Bitcoin and ETH show? And whatever other altcoins the major institutions are buying, like XRP. I don't know. I mean, I think there's going to be some ones that with 18, 19 million cryptocurrencies now, we got to pick some chosen ones, I think, because you can't invest in 19 million different things, right? You can't speculate that 19 million different cryptocurrencies are all going to be the future. There's only going to be a few. It's like the .com bubble. We were talking a little bit about that yesterday. Bold Hetson in the chat says, are we confident H-bar reaching 40 cents is born? Yeah, I think it could reach a lot higher than that potentially. Isn't it already at like 20 cents or something? Where's Where's H bar today? Yeah, I mean, what is that? A 2x? I think it's possible. I don't know. I'm not a financial advisor, but I think it's possible. Around town says, AK, what up? I had an idea of the 4-year cycles. If the bear market prices aren't that deep or low and the cycles are broken and the government is now involved. Yeah, I mean, the cycles might be broken. I kind of agree with you there. It's possible. It's possible. That would be pretty amazing over. Need to be a pretty crazy overall valuation for the crypto market. Well, I mean, there's a world where the overall crypto market goes to like, 100 trillion dollars. I mean, yeah. And so if we want a 10x for Ethereum, a 10x for Ethereum is $37,000 price. That's a $4 trillion. Can we see a $4 trillion Ethereum? If we can see a $2.3 trillion Bitcoin, I think one day, yeah, it is possible. We could see a $4 or $5 trillion Ethereum. It's possible. It just needs like more mainstream adoption. It's possible, but like I don't even like talking about that stuff really. I just wanted to share the article because I thought it was interesting. Crypto Keeper looking at the crypto stocks. Oh, there you go. Their niche is going to be acquiring SWE. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully SWE's gonna be hot. I saw that Crypto had a big liquidation on lost $2 million on a SWE thing. He's still got some incredible trades out there, but he lost $2 million, got liquidated on a SWE trade. Pretty tough stuff. But yeah, $60,000 Ethereum price, is it possible? Sure, but you hold your horses, right? The SEC has delayed its decision of the Grayscale Solana ETF. No surprises there. Everybody talks about these delays. Love this little post by Cryptos R Us, but people say these delays like it's a shocking revelation and people get scared, but a new deadline has been set for October 10th. The reality is we are going to watch the SEC time and time again continue to push out these deadlines to the absolute latest possible time frame they can. They're going to push it out till the buzzer. Even if they like the stuff, they take as much time to do their due diligence as possible. It's just what this government agency does. That's what a lot of government agencies do. They drag their feet. And that's on the Grayscale Solana ETF. And looking at the other ETFs, they're all kind of right on track for that as well. This was a very interesting post that I wanted to share with you guys. And what you're seeing here is the top 20 cryptos by market cap from 2017 to 2025. You're going to see Chronos pop up into here and then disappear once or twice. It was a top 20 coin a few times, but you're going to see XRP float towards the top a lot. It's crazy to believe that Litecoin and Bitcoin Cash were up there. Monero was up here. Dash. Some of these coins are gone. NEM. Some of these coins are way out of the top 10. Oh my's go. I remember when that was a big coin. Totally gone. Zcash. Less people care, right? Binance just climbing rank. Neo. I was in Neo once upon a time. I thought Neo's the next. That was my first bull market. That was the one where I did the worst. I was a victim to Neo in my first bull market. But this is so interesting, and you can see how XRP stayed towards the top a lot. Binance continued to climb towards the top. Stellar has been around for a while. Chainlink's been towards the top for a while. Litecoin's kind of always been around towards the top. It dropped down. I think it drops out. There's Chronos getting back up into the top. There you go. It was like, oh, there it is. See? Look at how high Chronos got. It was in the top 10 at one point. Oh, my gosh. It was like the 5th largest crypto. And this is outside of Bitcoin and ETH. It's just such an interesting little graphic to watch. It's a 3-minute long video, but XRP has always remained towards the top of the list. And then Binance took over. Cardano's up there. Dogecoin had its big run. Shiba Inu is going to come up here at some point. There's Terra Luna. Oh, gosh. You remember Terra Luna coming up, guys? Terra Luna is one that just absolutely there. And Shiba Inu just darted up to the top, tried to flip Dogecoin, failed to do it. Did Shiba Inu ever flip Dogecoin? I don't think it did. I don't think Shiba ever did. It got close, but it never flipped it. Did Solana ever flip XRP? It doesn't look like it did. It looked like it got close. Cardano flipped XRP at one point. I just think this is so interesting to watch, and I wanted to kind of share it with you guys. It's just such a cool post. Tron coming out of nowhere. Binance and XRP and Dogecoin, Cardano, Solana, really solid towards the top for an extended period of time here. Avalanche kind of came up there. Yeah, it's unbelievable, guys. Kind of unbelievable, huh? Thought it was very interesting. I wanted to share with you guys. This is in August 2024. Now you kind of know where we're at. And oh yeah, so Solana did flip XRP. How could I forget? That just happened. And then boom, now XRP has squashed all the others. There's a chance that these flip back over XRP at some point, guys. There really is. Something to keep an eye on. Something to keep an eye on anyway. I thought it was interesting. I wanted to share with you guys. Can Bitcoin be stopped? Google says no. Every government in the world would have to successfully coordinate to shut down the entire internet everywhere and then keep it off forever. Unlikely. Very unlikely, guys. All right. Tomorrow's going to be a big stream. Smash the like button, by the way. Subscribe to the channel. What's up? Is the chat not working? Chat's working. How's it going? Clear as beef. What's happening? How will crypto break tomorrow? Crypto's going to break up or down tomorrow. It's going to be big day tomorrow. FOMC meeting tomorrow. We're going to be live streaming it in just a short. Here you go. 1 day, 1 hour and 30 minutes. We will be live for the FOMC meeting. Get ready for it. We will be live over here. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on a notification bell. Crush a like button. If you haven't already done so, check out the affiliates in the description down below. You can sign up for Blowfund. You can sign up for BitTinex. You got some other links down there if you want to check them out as well. But we will be live streaming this FOMC meeting. We will not be seeing a rate cut tomorrow. If we do, it's probably going to send the market parabolic, but that would be a huge, shocking event. If that did happen, I don't expect it. I don't expect it at all. Best predictions on this side of the internet. Up, down, or sideways. It's true. And you can pretty much have 100% accuracy when you say up, down, or sideways. But no, I mean, tomorrow, if I had to guess, I don't know. I mean, if I had to guess, I hate to say it, but I'm kind of leaning bearish in the short term. August and September are typically bearish. We're seeing resistance for Bitcoin. We're seeing resistance for Ethereum. Now, if we break through, it's going to be epic. It's going to be epic. But there's a lot working against us. The Fed rate cuts and the levels of resistance. I don't want to be bearish. But I'm looking at resistance. All right. Okay. Price drop today is pricing in tomorrow's no rate change, I think, says FamOG. That's a good point, and that's very possible too. Sometimes we see that happen. And then maybe tomorrow after it comes out, we're selling the rumor and we're going to buy the news, right? Buy the rumor, sell the news, or sell the rumor, buy the news. It's possible. All right, guys. Well, that is all I have for you today. I'm Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report. Do me a favor, smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel for more content. DCA, HODL, my friends. Do your own research. Check out the affiliates in the description down below. This is Crypto Report live stream. Tomorrow, I'm going to have a very long live stream for you. We're going to be going through the FOMC meeting. Sorry, Coin Baron, shorter stream today. Got a lot of work to do, but did want to get this stream out before we see this news slam us in the face tomorrow. Good or bad. Juan Ricard in the chat. All you guys in the chat. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Tap that like button on your way out. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.